Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little show and tell of my entire jewelry collection. This video, while super fun to make, was a massive undertaking. I really underestimated how much work it was going to take to edit, film, and upload all of these pieces because there is a lot to showcase for you. However, I do hope that you really enjoy this video and hopefully it helps give you some ideas of really great brands that are out there that are sustainable and ethical that you can purchase from that are high quality as well. I'll be sharing some heirloom pieces and some vintage costume jewelry as well that you won't be able to necessarily find the exact version of those. However, I just hope that they are inspirational to you and help give you some ideas of some pieces you may want to add to your own collection. Also, if you could take a moment, please subscribe to my channel. That would mean the absolute world to me. I have 700 of you lovely subscribers already at this channel, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you. If you don't know this already, but in order to be accepted into the YouTube partnership program, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I'm pretty much at that 4,000 watch hours, but I'm still sitting at around 700 subscribers. So it's free to you and it just means so much to me if you could take that time out of your day and subscribe to my channel, and it lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like this channel and like the content that I'm producing. Again, I appreciate every single one of you and thank you so much for being here. I've made a video on my channel talking about why capsule wardrobes don't work. If you've not seen that, I will link that up here for you to check out. And I talk specifically about specific categories being too limited for most people. Jewelry is definitely one of those categories that I don't want to set a limit on for myself because I know that I love jewelry. I love to wear it every single day, and I don't necessarily like to wear the same things over and over and over. I also have an appropriate storage solution for them. I will link something similar to what I have below, but essentially what it is this long rectangular little jewelry organizer that is attached to my wall, and it has a mirror and everything just sits in there beautifully and is organized really well. And I do limit myself to being able to only have what will fit in that organizer within my collection, but it does allow me to have a lot of pieces and that variety that I am craving with my accessories. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start off with fine jewelry. I don't have a ton of fine jewelry, but I do have some good pieces to share with you. First up is these little dangle earrings. They're 18 karat gold, and they also have little pearls on them as well. This was given to me as a present when I was like 12 or 13 years old, so quite a long time ago. I don't wear them a ton right now, but it is something I plan to pass on to my daughter someday. They are beautiful, elegant, and feminine, and they're great. This next pair is from Missouri. This is my only piece from them. It's their little lightweight 14 karat gold hoops. I do really like these. They're lightweight and good for everyday wear, but I really do not like the back of it or how it clasps together, so I don't actually fasten it all the way. I just kind of loop it through my ear and just leave it like that, and it works out just fine. The price point is really good on this pair of earrings too, so I do recommend that. This has a funny story behind it. I've talked about it before on my channel, but I actually found this ring in the trash from my reselling days. I wear it on my wedding finger because I lost my wedding band a long time ago, and it's just 10 karat gold. It's nothing super fancy or special, but I absolutely love it and will never get rid of it. I'm not wearing it right now just because I need to get it resized because I have lost some weight, but I really do love that special piece. This necklace is also very special to me. It was my mom's. She wore it on her wedding day, and it's just so beautiful, delicate, and feminine, and it just lays so beautifully on when you're wearing it as well. And it's just something that I'm going to keep in the family, pass it down to my daughter also. But yeah, this is a great piece. isn't worth a lot, but doesn't matter to me. Now, this is something that I picked up at an estate sale. It was a really good price. I actually picked it up mostly just for the chain, but the pendant actually coordinates with that ring I just showed you. It's not something that I particularly want to wear, but I know I will pass that piece down to my daughter eventually. It's just simple and delicate. It's really cute. So yeah, I have that little piece. And then my one and only Tiffany piece is this beautiful love knot bracelet. Now this is primarily sterling silver with just a little 18 karat ball, but it's called the love knot bracelet. They don't make this anymore. This was a present from my dad when I was 13 or 14 years old, and I still love it to this day. It's gorgeous, and I've been wearing it a lot more lately, and so I've really been enjoying this piece. It's beautiful and classic. Okay, so semi-fine jewelry. Well, first of all, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Ana Luisa. Thank you so much for sponsoring this portion of the video. They sent me 3 pairs of earrings to try out and share my experiences with you guys. So I've got these little twist hoops, these little dangle pearl hoops, and these fun safety pin earrings. So all the earrings come packaged in these beautiful little pouches, which is a great way to gift them, and also a great way to store them as well. So this first pair of hoops is the Paris twist hoops. These are amazing for everyday wear. Now they do have a little bit of weight to them, so if you're really sensitive to that, just keep that in mind with these pair of earrings. But this is such a classic, beautiful, well-made piece that literally can go with anything and last for a really long time. I love the elegant style of it, and it's just the perfect hoop. Now, if that's too big for you or too heavy for you, I would recommend the Frida. So these are like a little huggy hoop style, and they have a little pearl dangling from them, but the pearl is actually removable, and I'll show you that in a second. But I just love the way that these dangle. They're such an elegant pair of earrings. They're super cute, and then you can just take the little pearl off if you don't want to wear it, and it easily converts into a huggy hoop, which I find to be absolutely fantastic. And then lastly, the Sia safety pin earrings. I do really like these, but something to keep in mind is that they're really hard to put in. I would recommend these on like a cartilage piercing instead. So Ana Luisa really does a great job of thinking about the entire production process of their products, from the impact it has on the people to the impact on the planet and how the product is made, which is a really important or all are important factors when running a sustainable business. I think it's amazing that they are so transparent with their customers, and you can easily find, their guidelines and what regulations that they have to ensure that their workers are, in safe working conditions and that they are paid a fair wage. And also, they are a carbon neutral company, and it's really, really fun to read about the steps that they're taking to ensure that they have a sustainable business model, which is really amazing, and that is something that is important to me. So I think that they are really just a well thought out, solid company. I'm really happy with the pieces that were sent to me. I think that they're high quality, and I don't get any commission or anything like that for mentioning these products. I just think that they're really great, and I just wanted to say thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this portion of the video. Another sustainable brand that I absolutely love is a Noonday collection. I'm going to get into them a little bit more in depth later in the video, but I'm going to be talking about their Storyline collection, which is their 14 karat gold plated jewelry line. So these are handcrafted by women who are human trafficking survivors, and this is a way for them to make a fair, safe wage for themselves and their families. And the pieces are fantastic. They don't flake or rub off. I've had these pieces for a few years and they still look brand new. I can't recommend this line enough. And all the pieces are super on trend, but also could be considered some classic styles as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend you look into Noonday Collection if you haven't heard of them before, but they're a really amazing company. And yeah, these are the pieces that I currently have. I have 5 of them and I just really love them. So these are really great if you like to layer necklaces. So I don't wear necklaces just a ton right now. I'm just not really that into necklaces, but these are pieces I am going to keep in my personal jewelry collection for many years to come because I know that they are easy to take out and use and will work with pretty much any outfit. Another brand that is similar to Noonday Collection is Seiko Designs. They have a similar plated line that they come out with every season. This one's called the Be Brave necklace. It's plated gold with mother of pearl on the front, and I'll show you the special feature on the back in just a second. But this lays really nicely, and it has the cute little inscription on the back that says Be Brave. I think that this is a really well done piece, and I do like this company as well. Now I have another set of plated gold pieces to share with you. These are 18 karat plated gold, and this is from Caitlin Minimalist on Etsy. I received the Lauren necklace as a gift from my mother-in-law, and then I purchased the hoops later on. I think the prices are great and the quality is also great too. So I'm wearing the necklace backwards here, so just ignore that. But I really like how shiny the pieces are. They've held up really well, and they're a great price point too. This is my Victorian bracelet. So this is a very old piece and it still looks really good. Now you'll be able to see that the gold has rubbed off on some of it because it is gold filled, and that just happens over time, but I honestly don't mind it. I think it just gives it more character. This is definitely something that is super unique and not something that you're just going to be able to find, you know, in any jewelry shop just very often. So this is something I purchased at an antique store and I love it. I really like to wear it primarily in the spring and summertime when I'm wearing short sleeves. I have a couple of sterling silver hoops to share with you. I'm not exactly sure how I acquired these. These may have been something that my mom gave me that once belonged to her. So these are just a basic little sterling silver hoop with a small little knot detail. I think these are great kind of for an everyday sort of look, like if I don't really know what to wear in terms of jewelry. So I'm really glad to have this little basic piece. I think that they're really sweet. I have another pair of hoops. These I wear the most often. I found these on eBay for $10. So if you're looking for sterling silver jewelry at a great price point, definitely check out eBay. And it's eco-friendly too because it is a second-hand purchase. So these are great. They're a little bit larger, but I just am really in love with that twisted hoop design. I think that they're great, elegant, and they go with so many things. These little dangles are, I'm not really sure what brand they are, but they are garnet and pearl and set in sterling silver. So these were given to me by my mom. I don't wear these hardly ever, but I am going to be keeping these to pass on to my daughter. I think that they're beautiful. I just really don't find myself reaching for them, but they're a good classic piece, and the design is really pretty too. So back to Noonday Collection, these are the little Druzy studs. These are handmade in India and they are fantastic. So these are great, to go with like a basic t-shirt or something and that you want to just like elevate a little bit. They're really simple and carefree to wear. These are unfortunately an older piece, so Noonday no longer has them. Next up are 2 sets of pearl stud earrings that I have. So the pair on the left I've had since I was 15, and then my mom recently gave me these light gray ones because she wasn't wearing them, and I just love these. I think a perfect little pearl stud is something that you really can't go wrong with. It goes with a lot of different styles and will last you a lifetime as well. So I just think that these look great, and I'm honestly really liking this light gray color because it's just a little bit different than the classic white. These are a pair of turquoise studs that were given to me as a birthday present from my dad. These came from an antique store. I don't know exactly how old they are. I don't think that they're super old, but they're really pretty. I don't wear these a ton because I'm not really into the bohemian style, and you know, lately, and my look has simplified quite a bit, but I'm still holding on to these. I might sell them. I'm not really sure, but I do love that pop of color. More New Day collection. These are sterling silver necklaces that are handmade in India. They are fantastic. I really like the silver pieces that come from their Indian artisan partners. It's like a really bright, sparkly almost silver. It just really catches the light really well. So really recommend these. They don't have these exact necklaces anymore, but they almost always have a new silver necklace design out, so definitely love that. So this silver chain came from an antique store. I have not polished it because I really like the patina on this particular chain, and it's just gorgeous. Like, the detail on this is really incredible. I got this, I think, for $30 or $35, and I love it. It's just a really great basic necklace to have in my collection, so really love this piece. This bracelet is an Art Deco style silver bracelet. I don't think it's super old or anything like that, but the design on it is absolutely exquisite. I purchased this on eBay as well, and I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was not very much. It might have been around like $20 or something, but yeah, I love this. And this is another piece that I like to keep that little bit of an antiqued, patinaed look to it. It's just great, and it's really easy to wear. This little bracelet was gifted to me the same time that those turquoise earrings were, and I'm not wearing this really hardly at all these days. It doesn't really fit in with my current style, but I'm still holding on to it. Not really sure if I want to part ways with it or not, but it's beautiful. So it's got turquoise stones, and then I don't know what this orange stone is. Might be tiger's eye. I don't really know my stones that well, so if you know, let me know down in the comments below. I have two silver rings. The one on the left is an eBay find that was $10. The one on the right is either sterling silver or aluminum, and that was purchased at a Star Trek convention, and I'll show you the inscription on that in just a second. But really like these rings. I do really enjoy wearing rings, so this little silver one fits on my right hand ring finger, and then this one, the Boldly Go, is a pointer finger ring. Love that. So I have two watches in my collection. I have my everyday Shinola Detroit watch on the right, and on the left is a watch that was gifted to me by my mom. It was hers when she was younger. It is a Belova watch. It's 14 karat plated, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's not currently working. I do need to get it fixed. And it is a self-winding watch. I've never owned a self-winding watch, so if you have any tips about that, leave that down in the comments below for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But I even think it's pretty to wear as a bracelet. So yeah, I definitely am thankful to have this in my collection and am excited to start wearing it. The Shinola watch is a handcrafted timepiece made in Detroit, Michigan. It's an amazing watch, and I was thinking about making an entire video dedicated to this watch, so if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, but it's an incredible watch at a really good price point. Luxury watches can get very expensive, and I just think that this particular watch is really amazing for the price that it is, and it's something I will have for a lifetime. Moving on to costume jewelry, the really fun part of this video. So starting off with a bang, there is these amazing palm earrings. These are handmade in Peru. These are for sure a statement earring. These are from Noonday Collection. So handcrafted, fair trade, eco-friendly amazingness. So these earrings add such a fun pop of color to literally any outfit. They are amazing. They have a lot of movement, and I just absolutely adore them. Next up from Noonday Collection are these lupine earrings, handcrafted in Haiti, made from leather. They are super lightweight and they are dyed with eco-friendly dyes. This is a current season product. I know that they're having some production issues with it, so I don't know if it's available any longer, but if they are, man, you should run out and buy these. They are incredible, so lightweight, and look at that fun pop of color. Love that cobalt blue against my red hair. Now these are, I can't remember what they're called. This was another piece that I don't think was out for very long due to production issues, but it is made of like a lightweight wood and a resin material on the bottom, so they weigh literally nothing, but they kind of look a lot heavier than they actually are. But I love to wear these with just like a simple black top. It just really gives a lot of elements of interest, and yeah, I really love these and can see myself wearing them for many years to come. Now we're going to move on to my tagua earrings. So tagua is often referred to as eco-friendly ivory because it is made out of a seed, and it can be polished up and dyed, and it looks sort of like ivory, except it comes from a plant, which is really cool, and it's biodegradable. So first up are these little earrings, these orange earrings. These are a current piece, and it still might be on the website. If it is, I will link that down for you below. Next are these Laguna earrings. I don't think that these are available anymore, but these are so fun and geometric. These turquoise ones are super fun as well. I know for sure that these are not around anymore, but they offer a nice little pop of turquoise. And then these guys here are really fun too. They are like fun little, easy to wear geometric shapes and nice little muted colors. And then a pop of red, of course, the ditto earrings. Love these. These are also not available any longer, but I love them very much. I'm gonna move on to the Zeal earrings. So I think that these are made in Vietnam, and the top portion is actually made out of ethically sourced water buffalo horn, and the bottom portion is made from a lightweight wood material. So these are really easy to wear, lightweight and minimalistic, and I really enjoy these earrings. Next up is my fairly large collection of brass earrings from Noonday Collection. Brass is a really great material that can be repolished and can really last you a lifetime, and it's a much cheaper price point than gold. A lot of these beautiful pieces are upcycled brass, like from padlocks and doorknobs, I believe. So these are really great pieces. I love brass. I think it's a very underrated metal. Now, if you are very sensitive to metals, then this may not be the right metal for you. So especially if your ears are very sensitive, so just keep that in mind. But I do really love brass. I have a ton of brass pieces in my collection. These earrings are sometimes referred to as the fishbone earrings. They're supposed to be a leaf, but I think the design is really fun. This is a mix of sterling silver and brass. Same thing goes for these little petite earrings. These were around for a long time. Again, like many of these pieces, I don't think these are available anymore, but they're super fun. These are the halcyon hoops. These are so fun. So like that long piece actually goes through your ear, but I think it's really fun and modern. These are the tempo earrings. I absolutely love these. These are made in Kenya, and I love that teardrop shape. I think it's a very flattering shape. These little stacked circle earrings are really cool too. I love that little turquoise natural patina on the lower portion. They are super, super cute. And then these guys, these have been around for a really long time. They only recently discontinued them. I think these were one of my first pairs of earrings from Noonday Collection that started my obsession, but they're just a great everyday earring, and they really just sparkle and shine and catch the light beautifully. I also have these really cool little hoop earrings. They give the illusion of having a double piercing when you don't actually have that. So I just think that's a really fun, kind of funky design that's just a little bit more on the simple side. Noonday also has a really interesting collection of porcelain earrings that come from a newer artisan partner that is based out of Thailand. And so these are hand painted. I'm not really sure if the gold layer is actual real gold, but it's gorgeous. I really like the design of these. These are from the latest season, so they should still be available on the website, but I really like the kind of almost modern minimalistic shape that these have. So love those earrings. I also have 2 pairs of studs from them as well. These are great for everyday wear. Now, it wouldn't be complete talking about Noonday collection if I didn't mention at least one paper bead piece of jewelry. A lot of times when people think of eco-friendly jewelry or fair trade, they think of paper bead jewelry. And I do think that they can be done in a modern, current style. And I really like the way that these hoops add a really fun pop of color. I really like to wear these in the spring and summertime. More brass jewelry. So these are all handcrafted and linked together by hand, and of course made from upcycled brass. Again, if you can't tell by now, I really love Noonday collection. Once upon a time ago, I was an ambassador for the brand, but I am no longer, and I still love all these beautiful pieces. I love a great basic chain, and it can just really elevate any look, and these go with virtually anything. I have a statement necklace, again made from brass, and this is a really old piece, so I'm not even sure when it was produced, but this is something I bought from another ambassador, and I really just like the design. I'm not really a statement necklace kind of girl, and but it is okay for me to have at least one in my collection, and I really do like this necklace and plan to keep it for a really long time. For a little dainty necklace, this is a Vietnam piece and it is made of marble. So the plated pieces that are not gold, like if they're plated with mixed metal from Noonday, I don't really recommend those because they don't last very long. You can probably see that there's like some patina on the chain, but I am still going to wear it as long as I possibly can. And yeah, I do still really enjoy this piece. You can see a little bit more of that patina happening on the clasp. So for costume jewelry, just like basic costume jewelry, these are vintage pieces, and I cannot recommend enough going vintage if you want some costume jewelry. I bought both of these at an estate sale for 25 cents each. And it's kind of funny because both of these styles are very in and trendy at the moment. So you really don't have to spend a lot to be on trend, you guys. So these are great. Estate sales are great for vintage costume jewelry. Love both of these basic hoops, and these also came from that same estate sale. I really like to play around with costume jewelry, and especially if I'm wanting to buy a fine version of those. I've been thinking about buying real gold chains, but I wanted to play around with a costume version first before shelling out that type of money. I do like them, but like I said, I'm not really a necklace person, so these are just fine for now. I have these 2 vintage brooches, again from an estate sale. Estate sales are great for brooches. I really like to wear these on my jackets, and I like to kind of stack them together. There's another brooch that I wear with them that I'll be sharing with you a little bit later in the video, but brooches are super fun, and I think that people should wear them more. I don't think that they're as popular as they once were, but brooches are great. Can't recommend them enough. The final category I have to share with you today is designer jewelry. Most are going to be upcycled or repurposed, except for this pair of earrings from Tory Burch. I actually got these for free for winning a Poshmark contest, which was really cool, so I used that credit to purchase these earrings. I'm not necessarily the biggest Tory Burch fan, but I do think some of her pieces are very beautifully done. There's a lot of details and they're well thought out. Like even look at this back of the earring, it has the little T logo on there, which is cool. But yeah, I think that these are a classic style, and every time I wear them, I just feel so good, and they're very elegant and beautiful. So I have a pair of Chanel earrings, and now these are not like boutique Chanel earrings, but these are a VIP item. VIP items are kind of hard to find authentic actual VIP items, so really be careful if you're looking for them on the pre-loved market, because there are a lot of fakes out there. I purchased this from a reputable reseller, so I'm confident that these are the real deal, but they're not actual quote-unquote Chanel earrings. These are really fun. These are upcycled Louis Vuitton rivet earrings, and these are really fun to wear. So I think it's a great way to repurpose something that would have otherwise been discarded. This is also a piece from a Louis Vuitton little, what do you call that? Little charm key fob. And I've turned that into a necklace, which is really fun to wear. I really like this piece, and it's a pretty chartreusey kind of green. I have a padlock, a Louis Vuitton padlock that I tried making into a necklace, so it's on a chain right now, but as you'll see in a minute, it's really not me. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I feel too much like Flavor Flav or something. Too much like a rapper, which, you know, if that's your vibe, great. It's really not mine. So I'm just going to keep the lock for now. I'm sure I'm gonna have a bag that will work with it, but yeah, look at this, guys. This is not my style. Not at all. And then the final piece is this upcycled Chanel brooch. This is upcycled from a Chanel hanger, which is super fun. So yeah, I wear this with those other two brooches that I shared with you previously. So I wear the three of them together on some of my fancier jackets, and I think it's a really fun combination. So yeah, great way to upcycle a hanger if you have one laying around. And that's it. That's every single piece that is in my current jewelry collection. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what piece was your favorite. And also, are there any brands that you are interested in checking out after seeing this video? Until next time, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!